Hey guys, Jeremy here, and today we're taking a look at these climbing sticks, which were sent to me at no charge for this review. And in this review, I'm going to show you everything you get in the box, and then I'm going to show you how to assemble these sticks. And then we're also going to go out to a tree, and I'm going to show you how to use these. What you get is the tube where you're going to connect your footings, and you're also going to connect your braces to. So the braces are going to go up against the tree. The footings are going to be your steps. And then you do have 4 of the ratchet straps that's going to go around the tree so you can snug it up when you are putting your stand up on the tree. So when you put it onto the tree, it's going to go on there like this. So these footings, this V footing is going to be up against the tree, and then these are going to be the steps that you step up to. So when you have 4 of these, you can get probably about 15 feet up, maybe more depending on your size. Now, these are going to be easy to transport because they do have these little hooks here where you connect all of your sticks together. So on the stick, I want you to see this. So you got 2 small holes on the end and then 1 big hole here right in the center. But look at this on the other side. All 3 of them are small holes. So you need to pay attention to that because you do have a barrel screw that goes into the larger side. It won't fit the smaller side. So pay attention to that when you are assembling. So the way we're going to do this first is we're going to take our step. Now the step has a large hole and it has a small hole. Now the small hole side has a guide on it that's going to go just on the outside of the stick. So you can see this only goes on one way, but make sure that you do not flip it upside down. Remember, this is what you're going to be stepping on. So the steps need to be facing up. One of our longer screws here, pop it through. And I'm backwards here. Now here's the reason I just flipped that is because where I attach my ratchet strap to needs to be up on the top, and the barrel that I just showed you, that barrel screw needs to go on into the bottom like that. So that's why I flipped that over. So we've got our step, and then we've got our V brace, which is going to go up against the tree, and we're just going to screw that on there. Now on this V brace, it really doesn't matter which way you put it on there, but there are 2 little dimples here, which I think come out of a molding. I just like to have those down so that they're not visible. No big deal really, but that's just my personal preference. So once you get that somewhat tight there, they got a couple of Allen wrenches that they give you, and you can just snug that up real good. And you want to make sure they're tight because you don't want your foot to slip. Next thing we got here is our wraparound for the ratchet strap. And it's going to go right there in the center, just like that. And then we've got our barrel, which is going to go on there just like that. Get that snug in there like that. Okay, next thing we're going to do is our lock here. And our lock is going to connect all of our sticks together. So that's what that is going to look like. Okay, so we're going to just slip it on there. And that's all we do with that. And then we put our last step on and make sure your steps are in the right, headed in the same direction. And that's all there is to it. Just like that. Okay, so a couple of things here when we get started is, number one, you typically would not choose a smooth tree like this, where it's missing the bark. Second, you would probably not choose one this great of diameter. However, your ratchet strap is large enough to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do it right here on this tree, just to show you the versatility of this. Now, personally, when I'm out in the timber, I would find one that's just a little bit smaller in diameter, that's got a good bark to it, so that the climbing sticks are just going to kind of dig into the bark. Now, it's going to be kind of challenging here, but I'll show you how it's done. So what I'm doing here is taking where my ratchet strap is, taking the first loop, and I'm going around just like that. Now, my excess is going to go around the tree. Now, this is why you would want a smaller diameter tree, because what would be really handy here is the second hand. All right, so we've got a little kitten. We've got turkeys that are wanting to get in on this. Now I'm just going to hold this with my knee. And I'm going to tighten up my ratchet strap. So when I put weight on this, it's going to slip down until all the tension is taken out of the ratchet strap. And then it's going to hold, like I said, up to 300 pounds. So what I would do next is at this place or wherever my next footing would be, whatever comfortable, I would put another step about right here. Okay, so just for reference, I am 5'4" and I weigh 160 pounds. So I don't have really any concern about these straps not holding. They do have a 300-pound weight capacity. And now what I would do next is from this position, most likely I would be wearing my harness and I'd strap myself to the tree, because if I'm putting another step up here, I'm going to want to have both of my hands free. So what I would do is I would strap myself to this tree and allow my harness to hold my weight while I put another step up here, and then a fourth step if I needed to, depending on how high I wanted to climb the tree. So I feel like I'm a good distance right here. I would probably do one more stick, and then at the top of that stick I would put my tree stand. So that's the way it works. These sticks are super nice. They're handy to have if you're a hunter. And you know, they're lightweight. They weigh just a couple of pounds a piece. And then when you pull them off the tree, you're going to be able to snug those together like that and carry it into the timber, to your tree stand, or wherever you're going. These are versatile. They're mobile, portable, and really good quality. I like these, and I think that if you're a hunter, you just need to have different options of not just having a fixed tree to climb up, but have that option to climb into multiple trees, especially if you're hunting on public land. You can't leave your stuff there. So this is something that you'll be able to put up, take down in no time at all. Okay, now for the removal process, we're just going to push our ratchet strap button, loosen that up. Then we can take it off there just like that. Just that simple.